This is your introductory video for Shapes and Designs 2.3. The lesson in the book is called Polygons in Nature, but I want to look at other areas where polygons are used quite frequently as well. One of those examples is in art. And the two images that you're looking at are done by a well-known artist called M.C. Escher. And even though these are not exactly polygons, the idea of using this repeated pattern over and over again without having gaps in the pattern and where every bit of space is used to help repeat that pattern is what we're going to be looking at in this lesson and in class. Another example of where polygons are used is in architecture and design, where these are more explicit polygons where you can see that they create a pattern and there are not gaps, and where you feel like there might be a gap in the example of this necklace right here, that gap is intentionally creating another polygon. So where pattern is repeated. So our goal really for class is to figure out which polygons, regular or irregular, can be used to fill a surface where those polygons do not overlap, or where we do not have awkward gaps of space where another polygon would not be able to fit. So there are examples in nature. The beehive. A beehive uses a regular hexagon to cover a wide surface area, and all bees use this same shape over and over again to form their hives. Snakeskin is another great example where a repeated shape is used. In the example in here, color is often used as well to create a pattern. One that might be a little less obvious is the pineapple, but if you look, there is a pattern that is used over and over again and fills up that surface of that pineapple. So nature is another place where you will see this idea of a repeated pattern, even if not explicitly a polygon by the mathematical definition. It is a pattern over and over again. Probably one of the most well-known areas where people see patterns and polygons being used is when you create a patio. So these are pavers or stones that are used. These are examples of using either the same shape or similar shapes where that pattern is repeated. And again, in these examples, what you don't see is stones overlapping, and you don't see large areas of space where another stone doesn't fit. The last couple of examples that I want to look at are just things that you might see around your house. One might be in your bathroom, whether it's tiles that are used in the creation of the shower, whether it be on the walls or the floor, or maybe you have tiles that are creating a backsplash. The example on the left happens to be a zoomed in image of wallpaper, where that same shape is being used over and over again, and you can see how each time that shape is repeated, it leaves the exact amount of space left for another shape to kind of fill in. And then the last one is just another example of a sidewalk or a patio area where that's using different colored tiles, but also a wide variety of polygons to repeat a pattern. So our objective for class is going to be to figure out which polygons can be used to create a pattern, and they cannot overlap or have gaps. And then we need to determine mathematically, using our knowledge of angle measurements, what is allowing that shape or the multiple shapes that we use to create a pattern. So that's what we're going to be doing in class tomorrow. One way that you can help prepare yourself is to kind of start to think about maybe some shapes or some polygons that you would like to use to create your own personalized tessellation.